Well, hello all my yoga friends. Welcome to Got Yoga. I'm Chris Gott. This is Phoebe the Weenie. And in today's video, a 5-minute core workout, core yoga for beginners, we will be doing some abdominal strengthening that will gently ease you towards a stronger, more stable core. If you are enjoying these videos, I would be so thankful if you would subscribe to my channel. I post weekly. Like the video or leave a comment. Let me know where you're joining from. For today's practice, you will need a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, perhaps a thick book duct taped together. And if you want to be sure that you are getting the most out of these abdominal strengthening exercises, I highly recommend that you go check out my video, How to Engage Your Deep Core Correctly, before you do this 5-minute workout. To get this free video, How to Engage Your Deep Core Properly, which is key to really moving along in your core strengthening process, to get it sent straight to your inbox, just follow the link below in the description, and then you'll be on your way to understanding and knowing your body better. Knowledge is power, baby. So go ahead and watch that video and then jump back on over here for our 5-minute abdominal exercise workout. I'll see you then. Got my kitchen timer set for 5 minutes. You've got a block close by. Come and lay down on your back. Plant the feet down. Bring them wide as your mat, and then let your knees draw towards the center of your mat and rest on one another. Take your hands and drape them over your lower ribs, top of the belly. So we're going to start with some belly breathing. This doesn't count as part of your 5 minutes, but it'll just take 30 seconds. Take a deep inhale. Let the belly rise. Let the ribs expand. And then exhale. Navel draws towards the spine. Inhale through the nostrils, slow and steady. Press your ribs into your hands. Press your belly into your hands. And then exhale. Navel towards spine. One more time. Inhale. Belly expands. Breathe into the back of your ribs. And then exhale. Slowly let out all that air. Wonderful. One more inhale. Big breath. Exhale, evacuate all the air out. Now sleeve the spine, the abdominals around the spine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to check out that video. And bring the knees up so they come into a tabletop position here. Let's reset one more time. Inhale. Exhale out all the air. Contract the abdominal muscles. Hug them in. And then begin to tap your feet down towards the floor, one at a time. So you can plant your hands down by your sides for a little more stability. And as you do this, if you want it easier, tap closer towards your sit bones. If you want it harder, tap farther away from your sit bones. Keep taking those shallow breaths as you contract the abdominal muscles to stabilize your torso down towards the floor. So just find the movement in your legs and try to create that stability in your torso. We've got 10 more seconds of tapping. Go nice and slow. Just notice how each side feels as you tap. And hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Take a recovery breath. And plant the feet down. Bring a block between your inner thighs. Again, take a deep breath in. Exhale out all the air. Sleeve the spine with your abdominal muscles and lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Continue to breathe here as you reach your hands forward, or you can interlock your fingers behind your head, draw your elbows towards one another to cradle your head if this is hurting your neck. So we're squeezing our block, drawing our navel towards our spine to help kind of articulate the contracting of our abdominal wall. And we are breathing. You've got 10 more seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your block. Get your chest up a little higher. And release. Remove your block. Hug your knees into your chest. This time maybe you make little circles with your knees. Give yourself a little lower back massage. Wonderful. Now this next one, if it's too much for you, then go back to our toe tapping. But if you want to just give it a try here, bring your feet over your hips so your legs are up in the air. And knees bent is okay if you've got some tight hamstrings going on. No worries. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out all the air. Ground the back of your lower ribs into the floor. Inhale, lower your right leg down. Exhale, lift your leg back up. Inhale, left leg hovers. Exhale to lift back up. How slow can you go? Continuing to use the breath as a tool here to help create stability. Grounding those lower back ribs into the floor. And if it's too much, again, toe taps, or don't lower down as far. Maybe you do this. Maybe you bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whoo! Go ahead and plant your feet down. Lift your hips up. Bring a block underneath your sacrum or your lower back. You can go lowest setting, middle setting, or high setting. Whatever's going to help you feel a nice stretch in the front side of your body. So really try to imagine that your knees are going towards the back of your mat and your hip points and your chest is drawing towards your chin. So try to just stretch your body out here as you take a recovery breath. And last minute here. Actually, 45 seconds. So come onto your hands and knees. And then come onto your forearms. You can interlock your fingers together here. Bring your elbows so that they are shoulder distance apart. Start to walk your knees back so that your hips are more in line with your shoulders. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. And if bringing the shoulders over the wrist lowers your hips down too much, then walk your knees in a little. Take a deep breath in. Press the forearms into earth. Depress the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale out all the air. Sleeve the spine. And maybe you lift one leg off the ground. Maybe you lift both legs off the ground. Really find that strength coming from your center. And then reach your heels into the wall behind you. If you feel yourself dipping, lift your hips up a little bit higher. You've got 5 more seconds. 3. Oh, look at that. All done. Lower the knees down. Bring the big toes to touch. Bring the knees wide. Sit the hips back. Come into a child's pose. As you inhale, let your belly fall between your thighs. As you exhale, just relax, let your shoulders melt down towards the floor. Take a few recovery breaths here. Thank you for tuning in today. Like I said, go check out that video to help you really understand and be able to pinpoint those muscles that you need to turn on to really strengthen your center. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.